A tiny orange kitten opened his eyes in the corner of an abandoned alley. The smell of rain mixed with dust, and the cardboard box where he had once curled with his mother now stood empty. His family was gone. No soft purr to comfort him. No warmth to chase away the cold. For days he wandered, mewing softly, hoping someone would answer. Hunger clawed at his belly, but deeper than hunger was loneliness, the aching question, why was I left behind? That night, as the moon lit the alley, the kitten whispered a vow in his fragile heart. If I survive, I will never let another soul feel abandoned the way I do today. Lesson: even the smallest heart can hold the biggest promise. Like, share and subscribe to remind the world that every life deserves love. The kitten staggered to the edge of a park, weak from days without food. Children played nearby, their laughter floating in the air. One girl, holding her mother's hand, noticed the trembling bundle of fur. She ran forward, but her mother stopped her. "Don't touch strays, sweetheart," she warned. Yet compassion is louder than fear. The girl knelt anyway, placing a crumb of bread on the ground. The kitten, too weak to resist, crawled forward and ate. Their eyes met, one filled with innocence, the other with desperation. Though the mother pulled the child away, the kitten's heart sparked with hope. Maybe not all humans turn away. Lesson: kindness may come in small doses, but it can keep hope alive. Like, share and subscribe to spread kindness one story at a time. Days passed. The kitten made the park his new home. He slept under a bench, curled tightly to fight the cold. Every day he watched people walk by, busy, distracted, blind to the small life hidden beneath their feet. One evening, an old man sat on the bench. His eyes were heavy with years of solitude. His children had grown and forgotten him, just as the kitten's family had. He sighed, whispering, "No one needs me anymore." At that moment, the kitten crawled out and rubbed against the man's worn shoes. Startled, the old man looked down. Tears welled in his eyes as he bent to stroke the frail creature. For the first time in years, both felt seen. Lesson: sometimes the most broken souls find each other and create healing together. Like, share and subscribe if you believe love finds us in unexpected places. The old man began returning to the park each day with a little food tucked in his pocket. The kitten, once frightened, slowly learned to trust. A paw touched a hand, a purr answered loneliness, and a fragile friendship was born. The man named him Hope, and in truth, the kitten was hope, reminding him that life still held purpose, that love still had room to grow. Neighbors began to notice. Some smiled, some shook their heads, but those who stopped long enough saw the quiet miracle. Two abandoned hearts becoming whole again. Lesson: trust takes time, but once given, it can rebuild lives. Like, share and subscribe to celebrate the bonds that heal. One morning, the old man lifted Hope into his arms and whispered, "You're coming home with me." Together, they walked away from the lonely park bench that had once been their shelter. In the small, cozy apartment, Hope found warmth, food, and a bed of blankets. But more than that, he found belonging. The old man, too, was no longer forgotten. Together, they filled each other's emptiness with love. The kitten who once cried alone in a dark alley had now become a teacher of life. That compassion saves, that loneliness can be broken, that no soul is ever truly forgotten when love steps in. Lesson: when we choose to care, we save not just another life, but our own. Like, share and subscribe to remind the world that abandoned hearts can always be found.